area of operation or by work or by something. Therefore, let's respect each other. Let's use right language that is accommodable to every with the respect. We indulge you to conduct this election in an ethical way. The campaigns should be very ethical so that everyone is able to enjoy. This year seems to be providing us a unique opportunity where we have so many candidates. And if we can add our professionalism and the ethics in it, I think it will be one of the best to go on record. We do not expect unnecessary promises that may not be easier to be fulfilled. We know our mandates, we know the regulation, and we know what you can do within the mandates. So all our speeches and should be reasonable. We should understand that the profession is to develop, and we can only develop if we have rightful people at the helm of the governance. So kindly put that in your mind that all what you are coming to deliver is for the purpose of development of this institute and the members at large. Like I've seen in many of the promises, which are very good, and we encourage that. The SPAO operates on the Accountants Act, and particularly the regulations. And the strategic plan is a 5-year document. I am sure it will be of interest for candidates to acclimatize themselves or to get to see what is in our strategic plan, such that the discussions or the promises or the talks are aligned with the strategic plan. Otherwise, it will be very difficult if you do not know what is the strategic plan, and we promise or we expect outside, and it will be difficult to operate, which can be very dangerous in future. We want to discourage members from voting less than 7. All members, you should know that the voting requires you vote for 7 people. And that is what's going to be actually a valid vote. Although we do not say 3, 4, 5 may not be, but it is encouraged that once you go into the system, select 7 best options you have. We need to work as a team. If you only pick one person, that one person cannot be able to work alone. He needs 6 more others and more other people. There are actually in total 11 or 12, but the 7 members must be in order for it to function well. So whoever is going to vote, make sure pick 7 so that your candidate works smoothly with the other people in a team. Therefore, we should discourage individual voting. I mean, where you go and only pick one person and say you've voted, you will not have helped your candidate. We want to assure all members and candidates that we are now having the 3rd year of electronic voting. All the first 2 years, we have not experienced any single trouble, whether being down, the host being down, whether the system being slow, or the integrity of the system. So we trust that the electronic voting has almost come to stay. And since it has given us the last 2 elections very credible results, we are hopeful that this will continue. So we want to give members that assurance that all is in control, and we have tested this, and it is what we want to use. Therefore, those will be our remarks, what I thought I will communicate to you, the candidates and the members, for this afternoon. I will stop there in the interest of time so that we now go straight away to candidates. We have 12 candidates in our menu to listen to, and where we can be able to get very credible information. So I will go straight in the next agenda. Unless there is something that I've missed, I will have to proceed. I thank you, members, to this time.
Yeah, you're on track. There is now nothing you have missed. Probably to introduce the other committee members, their names, so that people know if they. I have seen Geoffrey on board.
Geoffrey
Nuamanya, I
Nwamanya
don't
is
know.
on board, yes.
I don't know that the other committees members have joined.
Okay, we keep members. We have Geoffrey as a committee member. Is on board. Geoffrey, can you hi? If you are hearing us.
Yeah, raise the hand.
Okay. Then other members for the knowledge of candidates and the participants or attendees, we have other members who will be joining us on the course. We also have secretariat team to assist the committee in delivering this exercise, headed by Derek as the host. Simon is on board. Eric is on board. Charles Lutimba, Julie Adrale. I think those are the members I can see. As Nicholas also, Wezra.
Yeah,
Those are our
Nicholas.
support team, unless I miss someone.
Oh, those are the ones.
Okay. So that's the team we're going to work with. Members, you will realize that the registration is as per the FM. So we have the first candidate is the CPA James Nathan Nandala Mafabi. A day after, we have CPA Albert Richard Otete. And then we have Timothy Edom. We have CPA Robin W. We have Jobra.
Yeah,
Yes.
where are you reading your alphabet? Sorry, there is a document you have. You just check.
Thank you. I've seen that document. Please check it again, unless you send
Yes.
another one. Check it again. I've seen it. It is speaking another language.
Could I have sent a wrong one? Okay, let me see.
Okay. As you prepare that one, let me just read the attendees here, and then we shall continue there when you've gotten it ready.
Okay.
So just to make sure the members who signed are here, I'm just trying to do a roll call before we take on. So I stopped with the Jobra Mulumba. We have John Sebuma. We have Nancy Amuge Owino. We have Richard Biarugaba. And we have Sandra Nachibule Bate. I hope all of you are hearing me. You can type to say yes if someone is not hearing me, so that when we call you, we are on board. Yes, Derek, are you ready with my document?
Yeah, for ease, I am I'm sharing on your WhatsApp.
Yes,
just to reconcile with what you do have, because.
Thank you, members. I can hear. They are confirming they're hearing me. Thank you. As you come in, CPA Nandala Mafabi, isn't he the first in even the new one?
Yes, it's even
as
the
you do
new
that, I wanted to suggest I call him on as he moves on, as you do the documents. So if that is agreeable, CPA Nathan Mafabi Nandala, can I invite you to unmute, introduce yourself, and talk to our people? You have 5 minutes. You can do a video for people to put the voice to the picture. Thank you. I welcome you. I see you talking, but I'm not hearing you. Hope you have unmute.
Nicholas, confirm that Honorable is able to talk. Honorable, you are muted. First, hold on and we'll be sure you are.
Yeah. Hello?
Oh, yeah,
now you
we
are
can
on.
hear you.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, colleagues, members of the Institute, the Secretariat, ladies and gentlemen, my name is James Nathan Nandala Mafabi, FM 032. I'm one of the longest serving members of the Institute. I think you know we're among the first people in the Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you in the name of the accountants profession, and I want to congratulate all of you upon all the successes you have made in this year and the last year since we last had the election, and of course the institutions you serve with gratitude, and Uganda at large and the world. Of course, an election like this takes place every 2 years. It's time that you are going to make an election, and I want you to make a decision basing on how members participate in the institution and what contribution they bring on board. I believe the last 2 years, I have been able to be a member of the Institute as a council member, and I wish to dwell that in these 2 years, we have managed to do the following. As a council, of course, we developed a robust 5-year strategic plan for the period 24-28, and this document is, of course, instrumental in realizing what the aspiration of the institutes and members are. And of course, as we evolve in the professional landscape in Uganda and beyond, we have been able to strengthen, of course, our examination scheme to ensure that we produce the best in the exams, and of course, to avoid any fraud and have real results which everybody credible, which everybody agrees. Of course, we have commissioned the construction of our new home, which is of course a very good advert on plot 42 Bukoto Street, Kampala. And this is a very big milestone towards improving efficiency and broadening the position of the Institute. Of course, at a social level, among others, I have participated in our regional chapter. And if you recall, in the Eastern Region chapter, we raised blood in Mbale, from Mbale Hospital, and of course for the blood bank, over 1,000 units. And of course, even those who have lost their people, colleagues, and of course, we have all participated in the exercise to ensure that we see off our beloved ones without fear or favor. Colleagues, of course, I want to say the agenda I bring on board is that to continue from where we stopped, and also at a personal level, the issues I believe can be implemented. One, I want to say we want to enhance our environment fund, because currently when a member dies, there's something which goes ahead to support a member who has died or lost his loved ones. But as an institute, we should go beyond that. Even there are members who may not be having work, they should be able to be supported. In fact, if you have no job, you can even die, you can be depressed and die. And this, we believe the institute should go further to provide at least a minimum of 3 months for colleagues who are in problems. We have resources we pick from members, from your contributions, we do fundraisings, and so many things. And this can go a long way to assist colleagues, even younger professionals who may have nothing to live on. Value for money, colleagues, financing, of course, finance is a big issue in the institute. And I want to say that this one, your contributions as members in one way or the other, as membership fees, as fundraising, and mention it. Of course, this requires high standard of making sure that they will push for compliant and responsible spending in areas of procurement, specifically which is one of the areas where irresponsible spending is prone to happen. And this is a very big point to avoid overtaxing members because of spending in the wrong way, or procuring in wrong items, or not doing the right thing and not getting value for money. I want to say, as a chapter, of course, these regional networks need support. I believe the regional networks can be supported with more than at least 5 million and have an office for visibility. If a member he wants to go and talk anything in the region, he has an office to go like for get information. Also, the public, all those who are younger men and women who want to do the professional course. And this will be very good. It's for our advert to know what the institute to do and what we provide. And this will go a long way to improve visibility of the institute. Having an office and making contribution at this network can succeed. I want to talk about boosting of the CPA circle. Of course, I'm not a member, but the circle should be able to perform better, to provide resources for members. I can come and boast that I am a chairman of this cooperative union. We have got BCU community circle for members. It is doing so well, and that has gone away, and that has improved members' welfare. And I believe this circle should go ahead, boost members' saving, also help members to get loans at a lower rate, so that they're able to develop themselves and not being able to be in the capacity to develop themselves. I want to talk about the amendment of the accountant statute. I have drafted a private members bill as a member of parliament. And now, because members propose that there will be more things they want to amend, I believe it's time we amend this act. One of the things which I want to look at is that we have the obligations in the act, but we don't see rights for members in the act. So you have the obligations as a member, but rights are so minimal. What do we do to members to have also their rights known? So I want us to amend this. And one other thing is, for example, now you are going to select 7 members. Of these, they are the ones going to vote a president. And you'll get some appointed from the Ministry of Finance and Engineer, Ministry of Education.
One more
yes.
minute.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I say you'll get that. And you'll find that a president is voted by people who are not members of the institute. I believe the accounting statute needs to be amended, to be aligned, so that it serves the members' interests, and even when you're doing any decision, is for you. Of course, at this opportunity, at this time, I want to take opportunity that we remember our colleagues who have parted with their loved ones. As I speak now, I'm on my way to Kisoro to bury a colleague's daughter, and we know Charity Wizera, one of our members of CPA, has lost her daughter, and we're going to show, but we pray for them to have their souls rest in peace. As an institute, I really want to beg you that to give me a chance, colleagues, to be your candidate and your member of council to move the agenda ahead. Me and David Bahati and Musasizi, we are moving a motion in Parliament through, of course, Minister of Finance to ensure that ICPU has to access a budget line. I think we have advanced it. We're happy that Musasizi is the Minister of Finance, the Minister of State and Finance, and we're happy Bahati is the member. And we shall go ahead.
Member, our time is up.
Oh, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for being respectful, as always. Members, there we are. We have our first candidate, James Nathan Nandala. Just a reminder, and Derek, please help me do this. Members will have the first 4 minutes uninterrupted. Then they will get a reminder for the last 1 minute to rewind. Let's keep that in our mind so that we don't disturb you. Our second candidate to speak to us is CPA Albert Richard Otete. So Albert, please, you're welcome. Introduce yourself and speak to your members.
Hey, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon.
We are
Make sure
hearing you.
your video is a bit distant. Yes, that one.
That is a better position.
Yes. Doctor, you are unmuted.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
We are starting to count.
Good afternoon.
Okay, dear members, this is CPA Dr. Albert Otete, one of the candidates. I'm currently a council member for the term 2023 to 2025. That was my first term in office. I would like to thank members for the trust they put on me for those 2 years. And I'm coming here to seek a second term for 2025 to 2027. And as we have been communicating on the various media, I've been the chairperson of Education and Research Committee, and also a member of the Public Accounts Examinations Board. And as already mentioned, we work as a team. As council members, we work as a team. There's no way we can work alone. So as a team, there are a number of things we have achieved together, while there are others where I've done myself. But otherwise, we can say the achievements for the last 2 years. For example, the revival of the Teso Karamoja Regional Member Network was very critical for us. And many other regional networks have come up and are now vibrant. We also had the accountancy research, which is being revived. It has been there, but we now want to give it more momentum. We have a new research panel. We also have our new building. Of course, someone may say it has been outstanding for a while. As a team, we managed to ensure a contractor is in place and the work is moving on. When it comes to social activities, I think most of you have seen me participating in regional CPDs and other social events, including, of course, all annual seminars and other annual seminars, as well as, of course, recently we had the inaugural accountancy golf tournament where I participated, and I hope that in future I will be able to participate even more. And that is very critical because you cannot just do only technical stuff. You must also engage with members, you must socialize with them, you must talk to stakeholders, you must visit their offices, and so on. So that is really a lot of achievements were there. And I think if you read the annual report, you'll be able to see the annual report for 2023 and even 2024, that as the council, we achieved a lot of things. For example, the increase in membership is notable. The issue of thought leadership is notable. But let me focus on what my agenda is for 2025 to 27. I've summarized it in the form of the impact agenda, where I stands for integrity. I want to ensure that there's quality in every work which the accountant does. Whether the accountant is in a private practice or in the office, they must ensure that there's quality. And we want to look for a method in which we can enhance quality. Because if there's no quality by 1 or 2 members, it affects the entire profession. M stands for membership. We want to see that members can increase from the current position to 5,000.
1 minute left.
And then also purpose-driven, we have our strategic plan. We want to do a midterm review next year to see how are we performing and adjust accordingly. Accountability is going to be critical. How do we use our resources? Commitment. I'm committed to the accountancy profession. I'm going to make sure we have articles there's research, research studies. And then in terms of trust, you can trust me to deliver in anything which we need. Thank you very much, members. I know I'm trying to catch a train here, but I would like you to vote for me. Goodbye.
Okay, thank
you,
you,
Dr. Albert. You have spared 6 seconds.
Yes, Albert, I think he is catching up with the train. Usually they say if you leave, if they lose 1 minute, the train will leave you. I can see the train behind him. Thank you for saving us that 1 minute. Our third candidate, like I said, members, just to remind, post your questions in the chat room. They will be answered at the end of the activity. Our third candidate is CPA Alfred Kabuchu. Alfred, I go to learn that the other language, the other name can easily make some of us to bite our language. I will leave that for you. You will say it when you're introducing yourself. So, welcome, Alfred Kabuchu, to speak to your members. And he helped me to pronounce the other name.
Thank you very much. The other name is Alfred Kabuchu Beitwababo. Can you kindly allow me to share?
Please go ahead. That's your strategy.
Thank you. I'll be quick and brief. My name is Alfred Kabuchu. I've been a member of the Institute since 2000. My education includes a master's in finance degree from Manchester Business School and a degree in statistics from Makerere University. I'm currently undertaking a leadership program with Oxid program. I'm also enrolled undergoing John Maxwell leadership training. I'm a chairman of Gates High School Old Students Association, where we've done tremendous work to transform the school from where they had gone to below 500 students to now where we are over 1,600. I'm a passionate mentor and believes in adding value to people, especially the young people. Can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you well. Go ahead.
Especially the young people. I love that, and I do it a lot. I can do it for a living without payment. I'm a leader of integrity in the community. I'm involved in various community initiatives that add value to people.
Alfred, some hiccup, we're not hearing you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I have had a 17-year uninterrupted experience serving the Institute. Currently, I'm a chair of the technical subcommittee that is overseeing the construction of our head office at ICPAU. And I thank the council for the support they have given to ensure that this work is going on. I've been on this project, I think, since for about 6 years, from the time we did the design to when we went through the selection of the consultant, through bidding, and now that we are doing actual construction. At the moment, we are actually on the 4th floor, which I think they are going to cast this weekend. We are going to be the tallest building on Wukoto Street, and I think in Nikororo. I'm proud, and I think every CPA should be proud that this structure and facility will stay there to serve the Institute for the next 50 years plus. My attendance and support to the committee has been more than 100%, I would say, because the amount of dedication is amazing. And I appreciate all the other council members and members of the Institute that we work with. What do I bring to the table if I'm selected? Strategic investments. I believe that we can do well as an institute, investing to create a sustained institute. Innovative empowerment, especially through CPAs, empowerment for members, financial empowerment, and all that. I wish to drive transformation through ICT and AI. I wish to champion institutional sustainability, financial and non-financial, and country and global. I wish to enhance the CPA brand through these campaigns. I think our brand has been enhanced. I wish to see member services improved. For example, blended CPDs for regional networks to make it more affordable. I wish to deepen engagement, especially with the youth, the very many members who are out there and are not participating. I wish to increase collaboration with other council members. We are 7, and I love to work with all of them well. I want to enhance mentorship and also to work with the secretariat and with other members to deliver on the mandate of the institute. I seek your vote. I thank you. I come to serve with excellence, passion, and commitment to impact lives. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
You have 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You have saved 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Okay, I think the spirit is good. People are saving us time so that we have some more time in the closing questions. Our next candidate is CPA Jobra Mulumba Kisako. CPA Jobra, please come on board.
Thank you. I'm seeing another face on the screen.
CPA Alfred, you can get off.
All right, can you see me?
Yes, we can see you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's CPA Jobra Mulumba Kisako. I'm the managing partner of Kisako & Company, certified public accountant, number 248. And I've been persuaded to join this race because of a number of reasons. First of all, I'll go through my associations because I believe that the people you associate with define your character and the kind of person you are. I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Muyenga, and I'm also on the committee for the National Council for Higher Education. So some of those are examples of people who have tested what kind of leadership we have to include us on their teams. I'm on the Church Leadership Council for about 3 churches. Then I'm also the chairman of the Council for Africa Renewal University, which I helped to get a charter. It's now a chartered university. I'm a board member of the Cooperative Insurance Company, and also I'm also a member of the Kampala Associated Auditors. We collected or we convinced a number of small firms to join in this association so that we could have some strength in our competitiveness with the so-called big firms. My academic qualifications, I have a BCom and also an MBA from Heriot-Watt, but I also pursued a PhD. This time I said I think I have enough accounting, and the problem in Africa or our society is not accounting or double entry, but I realized that the problem is leadership. So I did public policy and public administration, which I cherished so much, and I think I will bring that experience and that skill to this institute such that we can steer our institute and this nation to greater heights. And during that research, my research paper was in the impact of financial reporting frameworks on the quality of financial reports. So I helped formulate, as I told you in one of my communications, that I formulated a quality measurement tool for financial reporting, which is called Chisaku's Financial Reporting Accountability Framework, that was approved by Landmen internationally. In my professional qualifications, I have a CPA from Strathmore, and as I said, I was a best student in 1997, and after which in 2001, I was also admitted under ISPO, and I'm also a certified fundraiser. And I also took that one on because I felt that many of our institutions had little fundraising expertise, and I've helped many institutions get money. And I can convince you and I can tell you that I know how to make money. And if you put me on this council, surely you'll see maybe even those floors will go up because I know how to mobilize for funds. My working experience currently, as I said, I'm a managing partner with second company and so many other businesses. My contributions at ISPO, I was a member of the Standards Committee, and I also participated in the Financial Reporting Committee for not-for-profit organizations by virtue of my expertise and academic, my PhD in not-for-profits. And we have, together with other committee members, we helped and discussed a number of issues that have helped us conclude the international not-for-profit accounting guidelines, which will be released soon.
1 minute.
1 minute, okay. What am I coming with? As I'm coming with a slogan called VAR. VAR is known in football as video assistant referee. I want the accountant to be the VAR in the field and in the nation and in the organizations which they work for. So my V stands for visibility. I want the accountant and the institute to be more visible. And I'll tell you maybe at a later date how I intend to do that. And also accountability. I want to be an accountable leader in terms of time, resources, and also reporting. I'm an advocate of accountability reporting, which I will elaborate in due course. And finally, relevance. I want the accountant to be more relevant in the field so that we are visible and relevant in building this nation, especially in formulation of national policies. I want us to be more involved as an institute or as accountants in building this nation because it is the policies that help, that shape the way we should move into the future or come out of the problems that are helping our people. So please vote me into the council so that we can also play our part. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, CPA Kisako, a number of members already describing, giving a name, VAR. I was about to say VAR. Derek, please give a VAR report. Thank you, Jobra, for good job done. There you are. Members, you have candidates. You can hear for yourself. So our next candidate on stage is CPA Richard Bera. Please, Richard, it's your turn to speak to your members. You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, distinguished CPAs.
Come close to your microphone.
Thank you very much, CPAs. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible now?
Yes, much better.
Thank you. So my name is Richard Bera, and I am currently the Executive Director of Finance at Bank of Uganda. And I'm also a partner with Craig Associates, which I do in my free time. I come with a wealth of experience. I started working way back in 1992, and I joined the Institute in 2003. My number is FM335. I've attended many events and recently the C-suite. And I'm saying this because this brings experience in how ISPA does its functions and its work. I stand for accountability, excellence, and integrity and strategic leadership. These are the virtues that I believe in, and they have helped me even in my workplace. Members, I want to say that the previous councils have done a good job, and we will need to protect this. But this is just a foundation. We need to add value as new council, and we'll find ways of adding value and making a difference where they have stopped. Members, I would want to mobilize resources for our events using the established networks that I have in the financial sector and government institutions, and also given my experience in banking, advise on investing ISPAO funds, but also advise the circle on the kind of investments that they need to have. Members, I encourage us to collaborate with other institutions, especially our sister institutes, like the IIA, ISACA. We have cross memberships, and we are all serving the same businesses. So we need that kind of collaboration to have some wins, learn from one another, and encourage those that have joined ISPA, especially those in ACCA, to come and join. But also strengthen our collaboration with ISPAC, ISPAL, the one of Tanzania, NBAA, and IFAC, so that we strengthen our institution and have it as current as possible, have current information and put it on the world map. Members, I'll be promoting public accountability in the public sector. We need to have accountants in governance, especially by sitting on the boards of public entities. And I want to say that I'm the chair of Enterprise Uganda, which is a government institution, though it has some private partners, but it is basically funded by government. So we need to participate in most of these government institutions to bring value as accountants and make sure that when we have added value, then these issues of bad governance and not accounting for funds will reduce and will develop our country. Chair and members, I want to tap into technology. I believe in technology and digitization. If we can improve some of the ways we do our CPDs and help students to access some of the materials and have more learning using technology, that would be something that I would love to do. But also in terms of the systems in the institute, in terms of how we pay the funds, we need to embrace technology. Chair will also continuously review the exam syllabus to match the needs of employers. This is continuous. I'm not saying that what we have is not fit, but continuous review is very necessary. Chair, we also need to, and members, to keep talking to the students. This week I was addressing a school in mentorship, and many of them were asking, how do I join CPA? How do I become a CPA? So we need to go out and have more members, encourage people to take on these exams and join us. Members, all this is possible if we have a strong working relationship with the management of the institute, with the CEO, so that we can have synergies and move our profession ahead. With those few words, I want to ask for your vote, and I will not let you down. I promise that I will do a good job, and we keep our profession at the top of other professions. I thank you very much.
Thank you for saving us 15 minutes.
15
15
seconds.
seconds, not minutes, seconds.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Richard. Who's Richard? Yes, Richard, for a good job. We are moving on, I think, well. Our next candidate is CPA Timothy David Edom. David Edom, are you on board? Please unmute and speak to your members.
The Chairman, Electoral Commission, members of Council present, the Secretariat, fellow CPS, ladies and gentlemen. As introduced, I'm CPA David Timothy Edom. I'm a sitting council member. I greet you all, and thanks for the opportunity to present my thoughts and share my thoughts with you. I would also like to extend my appreciation to our founding members who laid the foundation for this great institute that has brought us thus far. As a sitting council member, I think I owe you accountability for the votes you gave me. What did I use them for? I know my colleagues have shared some of what council has done. Council is a team of members working together. But I would also like to add what I feel we achieved in our own words. I was appointed Chair of Finance, Planning and Administration. We have heard of the building. I was the chair of the team that initiated and oversaw that process. So plot 42 is going up. I've also been your voice at council meetings. I represent you at council, and to represent you, I must attend those meetings. I'm glad to report that for the 22 meetings I was called for in the past 23 months, I attended every single one of them, and I made sure your voice was heard there. I'd also like to report that in this period, as council, but specifically under my docket of Finance, Planning and Administration, we acquired land for the exam center. And I'm sure in the next 24 months, we should have an exam center up and about. And this should save us substantially in the current cost we incur on hiring centers for exams and the inconvenience students go with being thrown left, right, and center. At times, there are a lot of challenges for those of you who handle exams. So what do I promise in this period? And what do I bring on board? I've served on various committees of council. I started with marketing, went to member services. You've seen me at events, projects, and now I'm on finance and administration. And what have I done as an ordinary CPA member, as a member in Chirasha, all the other titles aside? What has David Timothy Edom done? I've consistently sponsored ICPA events for over a decade, I think 11 or 12 years. And without beating my chest, I challenge you to show a small practitioner who has done better. But I also pledge to continue looking for other sponsors to sponsor our events using the various networks. And what are the pillars I stand on? My pillars stand on the short form of my name. You all know Timo. So what is really Timo? The T is transparency and accountability. We are already transparent, but I think there are areas for improvement. Life is a process of small improvements, and I pledge to ensure transparency. That is the T. I pledge impactful member engagement. Under my chair of administration, chairmanship of administration, we have brought more regional chapters on board. For many of the chapters, I think are physically visited as well. I don't believe in ruling from the center. I believe in knowing where our networks are and physically being there. And it's part of impact, ensuring that we are in touch with the members and then try to improve the member experience as well. Yes, there are gaps here and there are frustrations, but I believe working together as a team, we can tie the loose ends and give members a better experience. And as we go on that, this member, from my visits across the country, I've noticed that
1 minute.
Wow, already. Okay. The chapters have no offices. We need to get offices for our regional networks. So I think this is something we can do. So I was on TI. The M are mission-oriented, and the O is about objectives and integrity. But fellow CPS, all in all, you can count on me to show up. I'll show up. I'll get the job done. I'll engage, and I'll be there with you. And this you've seen, this I continue to do. And trust me, I'll give you my time. Without my time, I'm talking hot air. Please vote David Timothy Edom for council, and all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you to the Electoral Commission. I pledge my service to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, David. I like the acronym is coming. Timo, Impact, VAR, and others. I think we are yet to get more. Thank you so much. Members, you can see the rich nature of our candidates, and we are glad and proud of all of you, our candidates. So we go to the next candidate, that is CPA Robin W. I think we have been speaking to gentlemen. Now it's the turn for ladies to start showing. CPA Robina Nawire, is we call Nawire? Have I pronounced well?
Yes.
You're most welcome. Come on board to speak to your members.
Thank you very much, the chairperson of the committee. Good afternoon, fellow CPAs, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to speak to you this afternoon, and most importantly, to seek for your vote. First and foremost, let me introduce myself to you. I'm CPA Robin W. I've been a member of the Institute since May 2008, and my member number is 759. I hold a Master of Business Administration from Heriot-Watt University, Edinburgh, UK, a postgraduate diploma in business administration, among others. I have a vast experience both in accountants and audit, both in private and public sector for over 28 years. Currently, I'm serving as Director of Finance and Administration of Uganda Investment Authority. Previously, I was CFO, Head Internal Audit, Principal Accountant, among others. I'm happily married to a fellow CPA, Tejike Julius Mununu Sande Mada. I'm actively involved in also provision of external audit and accountancy services at Teluna Certified Public Accountant of Uganda. I'm a board member of Audit, Quality and Assurance Committee of Central Busoga Diocese. I'm a board member of African Soup Uganda NGO. I'm a council member of Namugongo Matters Church, and I am a board member of Idiwa NGO for the disabilities. Distinguished members and colleagues, I have been attracted to this race because I have that vision. I have a vision of bringing on board fresh thinking and ideas as we shape our future together. Specifically, my focus and why I'm here to seek for your vote to be a member of EKIPAU Council. First and foremost, I want to focus and I be a voice of other professionals, the accountants who are in business and employment, and I believe they form the majority of accountants, those ones who are not in audit practice. And I believe this category of accountants should be effectively represented on the council. And if you vote me, I promise I will advocate, I intend to advocate for a special committee to be in place as we shape the future. I feel, in fact, you see, out of the 7 members, the majority of accountants in business and in employment, there are only 2. Secondly, I will advocate for capacity building, specifically in evolving emerging trends like sustainability, reporting, ESG, the AIs, cybersecurity, among others. I wish to acknowledge the Institute for the effort they have put in building this CPD, but I believe that the time allocated in general CPDs in these changing trends is not enough to make us be competitive enough. So I intend to advocate for
1
specific
minute.
design the CPS. I will also focus on growing the institute membership by enrolling many members. My experience in rural areas, there are many accountants who are there, and I will do this by encouraging collaboration and engagements with the employers such that this majority in rural areas are supported with their employers through budgeting and resource allocation. With expertise also in leadership in various NGOs, I intend to contribute the development of the institute in a governance perspective by ensuring compliance to regulations. I will also focus on corporate social responsibilities to our communities, which we have started in Busoga region by contributing the communities and participating. Lastly, I will focus and I'm going to serve with integrity, encourage empowerment, collaboration, leading with experience, serving with the purpose, a voice for progress, and a vision for the profession. God bless you.
I'm in a meeting. Okay, thank you, CPA Robina. With all those board experiences, I'm sure members are thinking, wow, we have so many. Now we have another firebrand, another lady on board, CPA Christine Mugume, taxation. Someone told me that's another name. CPA Christine, are you on board?
Hello.
Yes, if you are there, please, CPA, speak to our members. Can put a video just to see.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can put a video if you can.
Where I am, I'm currently out of the country, and where I am is not convenient. I'm using my phone.
It's okay.
I don't think I beg to use. Yeah, I beg not to put a video.
It's okay. It's all well. Go ahead and speak.
All right. Good afternoon, fellow accountants, esteemed members of our accountancy profession. I greet you all in the name of the Lord, and I love you all. My name is Christine Mugume, as introduced. Today, I humbly come to you to offer myself to serve you on the ICPAU Council for the term 2025 to 2027. I'll go to the issues because my network keeps on jumping off. So briefly, my journey in the accountancy profession spans over 25 years. Actually, towards 30, from Uganda Revenue Authority to global firms like PKF as a manager, PwC, senior manager, and now as a partner at CMK & Co. My partner being the past president, Mr. Mayende Constant. But beyond that titles, or putting titles and years aside, what truly defines me is a life of service. Life of service, life of mentorship, and institution building. This is justified by what I have done in the past. I have taught taxation in various institutions at Makerere University Business School. No wonder they are calling me taxation. at UMI, at MAT, Abacus, raising and mentoring the next generation of professionals, all in the name of service. And as a result of teaching, I noted, or I observed that from when I was lecturing, people didn't have materials. And I discovered they were photocopying all my notes. And that gave a genesis of my taxation book, because I realized many institutions didn't have materials. So I authored a book, Managing Taxation in Uganda, which is a practical guide now widely used by tax professionals, students, lawyers, URA. It's widely used. Secondly, a contribution to the profession. I'm most proud of the roles that have directly empowered my fellow accountants, because by authoring a book, I have really impacted many, that every sitting of the taxation, people call me, thank you for the book. I didn't attend the class. I read your book and I passed. That makes me feel good and proud. I served on the Technical and Professional Standards Committee of the Council from 2013 to 2018, helping to shape policies that still serve us today. Not only that, I was a founding leader or board chair of the CPA Circle, which I led for over 4 years, which were very transformative years. We started with people already in different circles. You started encouraging people save 20,000 voluntarily, not compulsory per month. But we managed to lay a foundation for accountants to build financial resilience, stability, and independence. And I want to tell you, to date, I don't know how many people have benefited from the circle, including myself, the uncountable. Great achievement, and thanks to all the team members and the Institute for this wonderful idea. Now, I've many things, I've told you I'm not in a good environment, but aside many things, now I come to you again, not seeking for a title, but offering proven experience, the tested leadership,
1 minute.
and a deep belief. Yes, and a deep belief in what we can achieve together. So I'm saying, if elected, I commit championing continuous professional development that is practical, that is relevant, and that enhances both practice and industry. Deepening member value, ensuring that every member feels supported, engaged, and proud of their membership. Strengthening governance, promoting agile, accountable structures that keep our institute ahead. Protecting our professional space, upholding the integrity and centrality of accountancy in Uganda's economic development. Advancing member financial empowerment by scaling impactful initiatives like we did for SACCO, which I will continue to champion with passion and purpose. My entire career has been rooted in service, not self-interest. A vote for me is a vote for experience that delivers leadership with integrity, a vision grounded in service and empowerment. Let us build the future together of our institute. And I respectfully ask you your support. Vote CPA Christine M for proven service, trusted leadership, and impact that lasts. I have the energy, and I have the time, and I have the committed. Thank you, and God bless you.
Okay, thank you, CPA. By grace of God, the network was stable, and I think members were able to hear you all. I hope to also remain there when questions come on board. Thank you so much for your time. We have the next candidate. Again, another lady, another CPA firebrand. CPA Nancy Amuge Owino. It's your time. Please speak to your members. CPA Nancy, we're not hearing you.
The video is open, but it appears to be muted. She's
Well,
now unmuted,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
video is black. So
CPA Nancy,
right.
I hope your video has not been corrupted. I saw you saying David knees up, so I hope there's no corruption there.
That's very funny. I think it's a setup problem that I'm not going to get into now
Okay,
because of our
speak,
time
yes.
constraint. Yeah, but my picture is there as my profile pic, so I guess everyone will be able to see me and recognize who I am on the ballot paper. Right. Thank you so much, Chair. All protocols observed, and in the interest of time, I would like to go straight to my motivations this afternoon as I seek the honorable members' vote for a seat at the table at the ICPAU Council. My name is Nancy Amuge Owino, and I am an accountant. I've been an accountant, a member of the ICPAU since 2010, and an active member for 15 years. I am the finance manager currently at the Uganda Civil Aviation Authority. My education background is really varied. I hold a bachelor's degree in quantitative economics, a master's degree in business administration from Heriot-Watt University, Edinburgh. I have a postgraduate diploma in project planning and management, and I'm currently pursuing my second master's in organizational leadership. I am also an OXID alumni of the Institute for National Transformation, class 12, and I was very happy to hear that my colleague, Alfred, is pursuing the OXID leadership certificate. I have served on various committees of ICPAU. I served for 4 years on the Education and Research Committee. While in that service, we were able to together enable the creation of the research section to promote accountancy research. We're also able to revise the research policy and to also enable the computer-based examinations, development of the accountant's qualification framework, and many other things. So I have a dream for ICPAU. I have a dream that ICPAU would have an undeniable and impactful influence at all levels over the corporate governance landscape of Uganda. Our vision as ICPAU is to be a globally recognized promoter of accountants for sustainable economies, and our mission is to develop and regulate accountants for professional excellence and sustainable impact. So what is my motivation to run for council? My motivation now stems from my shared mission with the ICPAU of strengthening integrity, promoting excellence, and creating value and impact of the accountancy profession in Uganda, hence my dream. So what's my commitment? My colleagues have already shared, and I concur with them in the promotion of professional and ethical standards of accountancy by enforcing ICPAU expectations of behavior, knowledge and skills, as well as implementing mechanisms to ensure compliance and continuous improvement. My other commitment is to ensure that we have regulatory compliance through continuous monitoring of our regulatory changes. We have been very active in that
my commitment is to ensure that we enforce that, leveraging technology to automate compliance processes and to facilitate monitoring and reporting. My other commitment, and which is my great passion, and the one that actually drives my slogan in this campaign, creating value and empowering for the future, is improving the quality of training and CPA education through the creation of e-learning platforms, an e-library for the Institute, and affordable C-suite trainings to equip and empower accountants for the corner office. Why is my focus and emphasis on e-learning platforms? I have looked at the website of ICPAU, and I have gone to the students' resources. And what you find in the students' resources are basically syllabuses for everyone, is basically the timetable and all these other things. But you don't have the other enabling resources for our students to excel. And in my various interactions with young students, because that's my passion is in mentoring and empowering young accountants to be the best that they can. My interactions have revealed that the majority of them complain about the lack of resources, the lack of support in their pursuit of the professional accountancy. So the need for the e-platforms to create flexibility and to create an environment that allows everybody to access equal resources. The affordable institute trainings is to equip and empower accountants for the corner office, because currently the C-suite academy is quite expensive and not affordable to many. I also pledge to strengthen the auditing and assurance by enhancing the quality of our auditors through mentorship programs, improved CPD delivery. Also, meaningful stakeholder engagement through advocacy because right now the focus has moved from shareholder-centric governance to stakeholder-centric governance, which would greatly benefit ICPAU. My colleague Robina also emphasized on ESG and sustainability considerations in our decision making, and together we'll work on that. So this is a large plate of deliverables, and I would be lying to you if I say that I was going to deliver these in 2 years, but the table has 7 places, and I asked for 1 seat, and together with the rest of the 6, allow me action my portion of the great passion. I thank you all, and I seek your vote, and I hope I have impressed you with my presentation. God bless you.
Okay, thank you, CPN Nancy. We will, now that there is some money in civil aviation, for the 2 minutes you took, we shall ask some invoice to enrich the CPA revenue base, but that's not for today. Thank you so much for an insightful presentation. We are moving on well. More credible members coming on board, as all members you can hear from your candidates, and we're happy about that. We now have another lady, CPA Sandra Nachbule Bate. Please unmute if you can, video. If you cannot, move on. But before you start speaking, just a reminder, I have seen a number of questions, which is very good. I also want to request that if a question has been fired to you and you're able to respond on the chat, please go ahead and do. It will save us a lot. And I have seen to that effect, Honorable Nathan has responded to some of the questions, which is very encouraging. I think members, let's continue that way so that we save time for everyone. Where you can respond on chat. We shall only bring it to attention. Thank you. Go ahead, our new candidate, CPA Sandra. You can speak to your members.
Good afternoon, fellow CPAs and the Secretariat. Thank you for the opportunity that you have given to me to speak to you. My name is CPA Sandra Nachibule Bate. I am an Associate Director at Ernst & Young. I have worked at EY in various capacities and gained experience in transaction advisory, financial management, business development, and marketing in all major industries across the East African countries. I am married to 1 man with 3 children. I am a CPA Circle member, I'm a charter president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Platinum, and I am a cell leader at Watoto Church. I am a certified public accountant, a member of the Certified Public Accountant of Uganda with the membership registration of 1709. I'm a fellow of the Chartered Certified Accountants, and I'm also a fellow of a Certified Institute of Marketing. I hold a BCom Marketing, and I am concluding my MBA at Edinburgh Business School, Heriot University. What has been my contribution? As a member of the Events Management Committee 2019, we have had some good achievements. Of course, for all the events that you have attended as CPAs, we have had to select topics for you to listen to, and this takes some bit of time and thought process to it. We have had to identify speakers and presenters for all ISPAO events. We have had to mobilize members to attend the ISPAO events. The number has since grown lately to over 1,200 participants for the annual Institute seminar. We have mobilized partners to co-fund the ISPAO events. With my networks and where I'm seated, I tap into those offices to ensure that we actually get funding and get partners on board. I have been a director of programs at the Institute in Vets, something that I'm very passionate about. And what do I bring on the table? I plan to increase the visibility of the accountancy profession by reaching out to various institutions to enhance the institutional linkages, because we know that we have so many of the young people, the young generation that is still looking up to international courses. So we believe, or I believe, that when I join the other 6 members on the Institute Council, we'll be able to engage and convince these young students or the young professionals to be part of the local institutes and grow the institute membership, and for the local institute to be strengthened. And I also plan to provide updates and developments in the accountancy profession to both members and empower them to create impact. And this is coming from the backbone of where I'm seated again as part of the Big Four, where we plan to actually encourage and also grow the small firms to be up to standard. And I plan to mobilize the co-funding opportunities and partners for ISPAO events and continue with that. That is something that is dear to my heart, so that we also reduce on the fees that are pushed onto the members if we can get more funding partners on board for our events. I plan to contribute to the accounting and tax policies in this country as part of the council. Again, where I sit, we have advocated for national policies to be catered for in the national budgets. And then finally, enhancing public perception of the accountancy profession. I am here to seek your vote into council so that we empower you to create impact. I thank you.
Thank you for saving me 8 seconds.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Size. Size has been our MC, or our program director, so she knows time management. Next time, I'm sure she will give us more. Thank you, Sandra. Well done. I can see the presentation was deliberate. It also has pictures, so members will definitely be able to know. We have the next candidate. Members, we are left with about 3 candidates, so let's hang on. We are dropping. We were 219, now we have 210. Just give us more, about 30 minutes, we'll be done. So CPA John Sebuma, please unmute and talk to your members, electorates.
Thank you very much, Chairman. And thank you. I hope I'm given the extra minutes which CPA Bate left. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you for questions.
Yeah, my name is CPA John Sebuma. I'm the CEO Sebuma and Associates. I'm a practitioner. I'm also a lawyer and an accountant. I'm also a technology evangelist. I hold several qualifications, but currently having a PhD. I'm currently a candidate of a PhD in international tax and transfer pricing. I've been on the several committees under the CPA Circle. I've been on the loans committee, and there's ICPAU. I've been on the tax panel, the tax committee, and I've also been on the marketing committee. On the CPA Circle, I've been elected as a board member, of which I'll help to drive our agenda as CPAs. Of course, my agenda here today is to empower accountants to transform the communities, and this is our strategic. This is engraved in our strategic plan, and this is the core of my going to council and push the agenda. First and foremost, I'm looking at the students, to empower students. For instance, most of the students who finish CPA are never tracked to understand really what is going on with them. That's why most of the students don't become members. I've seen our institute has several systems, ERP systems, those monitoring. I wish we use technology to ensure that we track these students and ensure that they are really pushing and providing the services they should, and to ensure that they are remunerated in the standard as required by the profession. Then under the CPA, we have CPDs. I've found that some of these CPDs are not skill related. They don't really impact a lot of skill to CPA students and practitioners. The majority of the CPDs we have are generalistic. I believe as if I'm voted on council, I'll ensure that some of these skills we have, for instance, having practical skills for instance, insolvency practice, liquidation, these are all automated. We get a guy who's skilled and he trains our teams so that if these accountants and the CPA students or CPA members can really enroll and do other services in regards to their profession. In regards, I've also on the tax panel, I've engaged in several amendments of the tax bills. I've been on the panel for, I think, right now, like 4 years, and I'm still pushing. I've represented the institute on several broadcasts like TV stations and radio stations and pushed the agenda. And the essence of this has been the visibility of the profession. And under the tax panel, we've instituted what we call the COTE. It's a project, Center for Tax Excellence. When you look at our ICPA, the institute, there are a lot of competitors in the tax practice. And that's why most of the students are more inclined into tax than audit. Why? Because we need to push more into feasibility. The COTE will help provide research papers, provide tax information, provide a lot of information for the public, so that we become the center, the powerhouse of the profession. Again, to the students, I think I'm the only member on the nominees who is a certified tax advisor. One of the issues I would really like to support our CTA members is to have 3 sittings during the year. It's not equitable to have the other CPA sit for 3 sittings, yet for them they sit 2 sittings. So if a guy has failed a paper in May, let the guy sit in August and clear, so that these members come on board and we push. That's why most of our competitors in the other tax professions are really pushing most of our students. In terms of advocacy, when you look at most of the laws, accountants have been provided for. We really need to ring fence our profession to ensure that all companies are audited by a certified public accountant. I've written personally to several organizations like USAID, World Bank, Bank of Uganda, to stop this pre-qualification of accountants because it is not compliant with our laws. Then again, in terms of the practitioners, I will be a force to the amendment of the accountants bill and also the remuneration of accountants. When you look at the legal profession, all services provided by lawyers are provided for under the law. So we need to regulate our fees so that the public gets to understand our power. So as I conclude, I want to ensure the members, if you vote for me, I'm the right guy for this job. I'm going to push with the other members. They really need a fresh mind like mine to push the agendas of the institute. And lastly, I want to inform you that in Bantu, we have to push the membership to higher horizons. Thank you very much.
Wow. John, you have brought another energy. If you were in West Nile, we would think you ate kalo during lunchtime. That's a good one. Thank you, John, for very engaging and energy, full of energy. The tax part and the rest of it. Members, this is what we expect, and that's very good. If you went to the chat, you will actually see more interesting things. For Nancy and Sandra, members want you to give them more time. They missed your missed images, and they miss your voice, that you go to the forums and share more with them. We are now going to, I think, our last candidate is also another CPA Annette, another firebrand lady. We usually, they say the last has the biggest. So CPA Annette, please come on board and make the day more colorful as the last one. Please speak to members. CPA Annette, are you getting on board? John, you can get off. I see you still on the screenshot sharing.
Thank you, modulator. Fellow members of ICPAU, I greet you all. And I thank you for logging in to listen to us. And greetings to all other candidates. My name is CPA Annette Nantumbwe, a member of ICPAU for many years, currently serving at the public practice panel of ICPAU, and a female practitioner with Hill and Associates. I'm also an active member of the circle. I'm married and a mother. I'm honored to present myself as a candidate for the ICPAU Council. I come before you simply to ask for your vote and also to share a vision in the following areas: professional ethics, inclusive leadership, sustainability of the accountancy profession, forward thinking, including the involvement of modern technology and the risk management of the institute and the accountancy profession. I'm a committed professional. I understand the needs, challenges, and aspirations of our members and the prospectus members, who are the students and our trainees. If trusted with this role, I'll work tirelessly to ensure that the council remains accountable, respective, and strategic in building a profession that is resilient and future-ready in accordance with the international guiding standards. I'm a female of charisma, social, outgoing, who relates well with all types of people regarding of their age, race, beliefs, and a good listener and a go-getter, a result-oriented, assuring you that once given this role, be assured of results, but not stories. Allow me to share with you the top priorities I pledge to deliver once entrusted with this role, as we work together with the Secretariat and other members. One is to emphasize professionalism. Credibility is a currency in today's global financial world, where every one of you listening to me right now would love to work with someone who has integrity. And therefore, I will advocate for strengthened audit oversight mechanism to ensure malpractice, to ensure that there is reduction in malpractices and raise the quality of our audits. Championing initiatives that will promote professional skepticism and integrity across the board. Support peer learning forums and ethics CPDs that keep our values aligned with global best practices. Advocate for the smoking out of government positions that are occupied by non-accountants. Here, someone had asked a question in Q&A about that can be how we can help accountants, but I think we can smoke out that. And we see that accountants fill the right position as per the Accountants Act. As a member of the public practice panel, I'll ensure that we have a clear selection of audit firms in the market. I'll also ensure that there's developing think tanks for the accountancy profession across media platforms for national dialogue and recognition. The other time I saw our Vice CPM Tumba on UBC trying to convince the world about the accountancy profession, and it was really a good thing to watch. Two will be to encourage new entrants into our profession outside there. Sometimes people, when they hear of CPA, they just want to run away. So we should, our students are foundation of the future of our profession. So we need to push for improved access to study material and the digital learning tools. Propose mentorship programs that connect students with veteran professionals, because at least that was done for some of us when we connected to the veteran professionals. We came to really love the profession. Improve outreaches in universities by engaging old students associations, such as convocations, and this we can do by the students associations, which we already associated to, because me myself, I'm already associated to student associations like Mwiri Students Association. Some of you have seen my advert there already, my flyer running, Trinity College Nabingo. So we should engage all these associations to help the new entrants into the profession. 3 will be modern day technology. As the world is changing, we must move on with it. We should not be left behind as accountants, whether in practicing or private. We should accept AI and move on, thus ensuring that Uganda's CPAs are not left behind in the global conversation about the future profession. Derek, are you saying 1 minute?
1 minute, yes.
Yes.
Okay. 4 will be a presentation or to other stakeholders like the URA and the Bank of Uganda to harmonize the regulations. Then information flow and members' welfare to support expansion of CPDs across the country. And then, as I close, fellow CPAs, allow me to conclude by emphasizing that we need leadership that is visionary, grounded, committed, and available to serve. I bring all the 4 and are hard to serve. Let us build a profession that will not only meet today's standard, but set the standard for tomorrow. Join me in this journey, fellow CPAs. Let's make the next council accountable from now. Please support my program by voting CPA Annette Nantumwe, positioning the profession together. Thank you.
Thank you, Annette. You only denied us the full face. We only see
Oh,
the face.
sorry. Sorry, no. Sorry, I didn't intend to. I hadn't noticed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Members were asking finally, I think it have been served.
Okay, members. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Okay, so members, that is all from our beloved candidates. And we are glad all of them were present and they have presented to you their colorful manifesto. Remaining is yours to choose. Now, we have a number of questions. Many of them are to all of them. Members, electoral committee members and the secretariat, I wish we agree on one fact. Questions that are to all members due to time factor. I don't know if we cannot ask them to write the responses, since it is general to all of them, and they place it in the non-common platform. But if it is okay, that's what I would prefer for all the questions, the ones to all of them. But there are questions that are to specific candidates. We can briefly run up to them and allow them 3 minutes to respond, if that's okay. Eric, any guidance?
Yeah, for the common ones, we'll extract them and put them in their group so that they're able to speak through them wherever they will be. For the specific ones, we go with well guidance.
Okay. So candidates, if you went to chat, you can see all questions that are common, pick them as the secretariat also organize them. And then the specific ones are I see questions to Honorable Nandalam James. There is one for SACCO. Why are you not a member of SACCO? The one which is to Nandala and Otete about whether they will not want to leave this council season to new members. Those two are to both of them, but SACCO is to Nandala. Are you able to respond, Honorable, to your questions? Are you still online? You were going to be on journey. Derek, do you see Nandala still online?
I'm looking for him.
How about Otete? Otete, you have one there.
He's there.
Yes? Yes?
He's there. He should be able to speak.
Okay. Honorable James Nandala, are you able to respond to that question? I seem not to be getting him. There's a particular one to candidate Alfred Kabuchu. There's a question,
yes,
what is your view? Yes?
Yes, please.
That what is your view on all members electing the president instead of only council members electing the president? And two, what is your view on having age limit on HQ council members? Those two are specific for you. You can respond to them.
Can you unmute my video, please?
Derek, please.
I think you're able to. Just unmute it yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that question. I've recently seen it actually on the platforms, and I believe the persons who are bringing it up have a reason too. I wouldn't have an immediate answer now. I think we need to understand more the reasons why it was done the way it is currently, and then the way to be adjusted would be informed by wisdom and where we want the institute to be in the years ahead. The brand of our institute is very important, and the way it is governed, it is very important. It is good that we keep very good people on council. We serve on the basis of voluntary, so I believe all of us who come to council can actually serve in different positions. Since we are coming to serve, I think titles are not that important, but I think it is a good question, and the council should give a thought to it and come up with advice. Of course, council with consultation with members and stakeholders. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Alfred, for that question, for that response. Like I said, the rest are to all of you. We think we will compile them so that you have adequate answers instead of short time and you don't have much. Is Dr. Otete online? Are you able to respond to your question? Dr. Otete, are you hearing me? Derek looks like
he seems to have moved off. I don't see him.
Okay. How much time more do we have?
Chair, you might give a minute for each to round up. I don't know, depending. Okay. We still have about 15 minutes.
Okay. Candidates, we have about 5 questions that will be for all of you, and they are being put on the chat. To have them properly recorded and shared so that you can respond them well, I advise that they will be put on where you are, on your common platform. Then you can respond to them for members in wherever they are. Now, we think you can take a minute to give your last message in the form of to either thank the members or to say a word that you missed to say. And we conclude our meeting when members are still logged on the call. Unless you have something specific, make it in the chat. We will pick it up and respond. So I will still go back via the same way, the registration. I will call you. If you're available, you respond. If you're not, we'll go to next person. And immediately I will start with CPA James Nathan Nandala Mafabi. I don't know if it is online. If it's not, we will go to next.
Shows is on, but muted. All candidates are able to unmute themselves, but.
Okay, we have Richard Otete. Albert, are you online?
Richard is no longer there.
Then Alfred Kabuchu, Bidwa Babu.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to say that I've actually been almost overwhelmed. I didn't realize that this coming to council would be this hectic. So being honest, it's been more hectic than I had thought. But I believe it is a way of engaging with many people. It is a challenge to all of us to maintain the brand of the CPA very high in order to create value for everyone. I've seen and had very good ideas from different candidates. My call is if we come to council to cooperate. If we don't come to council, to still serve, because many of us have really been serving for the purpose of impacting lives. I seek for the support so that I can impact even more than I have been doing. So thank you very, very much. Albert Otete mentioned that he was catching a train. I guess that's why he might not be on the call, if you saw his video. Thank you very much. Together, let's make the CPA brand the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Alfred. The charts show you what you hold. Actually, some of us who joined council or these things when you are young, we show you, and thank you as an inspiration. Thank you for accepting to be within a hectic time. That is what it means to develop this institution. Next is VA. CPA Jobra Mulumba, please, 1 minute.
All right, I think the video has failed, but you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I don't know what has happened to the technology, but yes, I would say my pastor normally says that cast your vision on the wall and those who see it will run with it. I've really cast my vision on a wall in terms of the VAR acronym, which I think I want to appreciate the Institute and all those who are listening for the great work that has been done so far. But I can say that there is greater work that to be done. And here we offer myself and others to do it. Yes, I know it is the Institute. Most of us can do what others have said, but we need some passion to do greater work, because it's the members who contribute the money, and we can really team up to do what others have done and maybe add another brick to what others have done. So we need to raise the tempo. We need to raise the banner to higher levels so that the institute can come out in policy development, in shaping the economy, in shaping this nation. We shouldn't sit behind the ledgers, behind our computers.
Thank you. Conclude.
Yes, we need to come out. So let's make informed decisions based on credibility. Thank you, members. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much, Jobra, for your concluding remarks. CPA Richard Bera, it's your time to make concluding remarks on your side.
Thank you, Chair. Yargawa is the name.
My apologies, Richard. I think it has been written badly. My apologies.
Thank you. So my concluding remarks are that we need visibility of the institute. We need to be visible and continue making the institute contributing to policy and development of our nation, recruiting more members and encouraging those students to take on the profession, so that as we age and live, we don't leave the profession without a strong membership, and keep the integrity, keep the hard work. And from experience, I believe I'm a team player, seasoned leader. I've led many departments, and so members, I ask that you give me a chance to serve you as a council member for 25-27. I thank you.
Okay, thank you, Richard. We have heard you, and members will continue to yearn for more. Timo, CPA Timo, CPA David Timothy Edom. You have 1 minute. David, are you satisfied with what you said? We can give that time to another person if you are not.
Thank you, Chair. I was muted.
Sorry about that.
Yes. The 1 minute to say thank you to you for moderating this session extremely well, and to encourage my fellow contestants and fellow candidates for council that this is not the end. We can
Someone
continue.
is muting David on network.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. I think Chair has a problem with his mic.
Okay, I was just encouraging my fellow contestants that this is not the end. We can continue supporting whatever happens. Let's continue supporting our CPA brand in whatever way we can. I also thank the chairman earlier. I hope he had that. And last but not least, members, let's support our SACCO indeed by becoming members. Let's promote our SACCO is a good thing with very great potential. And lastly, let's support initiatives to grow our brand through small or big things like meet and greet. We continue meeting and greeting each other so that the CPA brand is visible out there. A visible brand does wonders for all of us. I thank you all very much for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you, David. A good job. CPA Robin, you have 1 minute to harvest the remaining fruits.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, members. Thank you for listening to us, and thank you, fellow candidates. I request the members for your vote such that I be a voice. I be your voice for progress, a vision to professionalism by serving with integrity, empowerment, collaboration, and enhancing compliance with the regulations and policies in our institute, growing the institute by enrolling more members and encouraging our profession to remain relevant in this agile world by advocating for tailored CPDs in sustainability, the AI, cybersecurity, such that we remain relevant. I request for your vote to lead you with the experience and serving with the purpose as we shape our future together. God bless you all and success to all the candidates.
Okay. Thank you so much, CPA Robina. We hear you, and members will make their choices. CPA Christine M, are you able to hear us? Most likely the time zone and the other issues could be affecting. In case it gets up, we'll see how to handle. CPA Nancy Amuge Owino, your 1 minute.
Thank you so much. Mine is just to thank the Electoral Commission, to thank ICPAU, the Secretariat, and all the members of ICPAU. You have done us really well. Standing on the shoulders of the great leaders that have led ICPAU over the past years, we have seen ICPAU grow and gain ground in Uganda. We have established our presence, and it can only get better. So my plea is that we would elect a formidable council that will enforce all these promises that we have made to further strengthen ICPAU in this evolving landscape of AI and ESG, and to also strengthen the quality of the accountants that we are sending out there to create the impact and the value that we desire to see. So thank you so much. And to address the video issue, I promise the members that I'll send you a WhatsApp video so we can interact face to face. God bless you, and please vote.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to vote wisely. That's my word. That's not yours for now. Thank you. Thank you for... Yes, Honorable. I think Derek, I didn't do that. Help us, Honorable Sibu, not to be with us. Kindly see how to help him. We have the next CPA Sandra Bate. Your 1 minute.
Due to public demand, I shall put on my video. Good evening and good afternoon, all members. My last parting shots for this is I want to thank the Secretariat for having allowed us the opportunity to a voluntary service. I pledge to serve wholeheartedly with no returns expected. So that means I'll put in my very best in terms of time and resources where necessary. And because I have heard from my fellow contestants that visibility is an issue for the institute and profession, with my marketing background, I pledge to contribute heavily on the issue of visibility of the institute and profession. I ask you to vote me into council to be able to serve you respectfully. I thank you.
Okay, Sandra, that's nice of you. Gen Z, that's my own word. John, you know, I saw in the chat that people were referring to you as Gen Z, but not to disorganize, but for the energy. You're welcome for your 1 minute.
Yes, I'm the Gen Z nominee, and I'm sure I'm already rolling up the sleeves. I've been in the committees. I'm just ready to start the work. The council just needs fresh blood, new era, and I'm ready to serve. I know where the issues are. I've been there, and I'm ready to serve. I've served even when I'm not on the council. Now, what will happen if I'm on council? Vote for me, CPA John Sebuma, CPA CTA John Sebuma. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. We have, last but not least, CPA Annette Nantumbwe. Please, your 1 minute. Annette, are you there?
Thank you, moderator, once again. I just want to thank our forefathers, the secretariat, all generations, fellow candidates, and our bosses, the CPA members, for this time and this arrangement. And maybe remind also members to be in good standing so that they can vote, because we might be here and then we miss out because of not being in good standing. So I just thank everyone, and I continue to request for your support in accordance to the manifesto that I've presented. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, members. I think that's all what we have for this evening. We are very glad, I must say, in a concluding way. Derek, before I make the concluding remarks, anything you want specifically to say?
None, Chair.
Okay, thank you so much, members and the candidates. This was a wonderful experience and a wonderful time. I must honestly tell you how excited I am, especially to sit in this meeting, to hear very beautiful points and promises. I definitely know we are leading to a very good point in the history of the council. And therefore, I request the following that we must observe. One is, like I said, all the questions to all members will be placed in the candidates chat forum, and will be required or requested to respond to members in the various forums they are, so that we promise it will be done. Two, we definitely have seen comments where members have asked for more time. Derek, I don't know whether that will be within our tight schedule. Members have enjoyed the presentation from the candidates. They want to see more, they want to hear more, they want to dissect more. If time given, you will see, you will advise the electoral committee appropriately, but we already had our schedule. So you will try to harmonize that and see whether it fits, but so far so good. Three, we have seen comments where members have said all are very good. They are spoiled for choice. And someone has gone ahead to say, in case someone misses to be among the 7, the request is that the rest will be put as the, I don't know, not trainee, but in waiting, but to be within the council. I don't know what position you'll find in that. Looks to be tight. It's not like the one of Rotary, where you have nominees, you have elect, you have the in chair, but that has been a request. We now want to also say, our members, as we go into continue with our campaigns, let's be mindful of the ethical guidelines we gave. Particularly, it has come to our notice that a number of voters or members are beginning to post and do permutations and start running some information against candidates. Be advised that you should not run into a scenario of unwanted campaign practices. Council and the committee will go ahead to advise such members where necessary, so that we remain as guided. Also, candidates, we request that take care of your campaign handlers, the members who may be in favor of you. Just reach to them in case they seem to be getting outside the required, so that your candidature is maintained. Especially those admins who are in those forums, please let's maintain some decorum. Although we say it's the politics, politics will be within the guidelines the electoral committee had provided. We would not like to engage into unhealthy campaign things, especially the groups. There are so many other interesting questions relating to VUCA world. This is to all of you, questions relating to future of the CPA, the pay, questions relating to regional networks financing, and young CPS and the rest of you. So I request that when the time comes, kindly respond to them. Where we cannot be able to be within your forum, we shall see as how to spread them all. I thank you so much at this point, you, the candidates and the members. We were at 214 at one point, now we are at 154. This is still very good, considering how Zoom meetings can sometimes be very interesting. Therefore, I thank you so much. I also advise that where possible, continue to post your manifesto in the forum. More members can see your points there. You never know, it can be more motivating from that point. Together, I say we serve this institute with the volunteerism, but the professionalism we require. Today, I've enjoyed a number of short forms, Impact, VAR, TIMO, and others. I'm sure many will come. We'll be happy to receive and learn. We continue to learn from each other, like Alfred said. If your manifesto was not enriched, now you know where it is coming, how you can enrich it. Thank you so much. I want to close this meeting and say, God, take care of all of us and until we get our next chance to engage together. Thank you so much, Secretariat, for putting up this call and maintaining this network undisturbed. Thank you, members. Thank you for your time. I call this meeting, our engagement, to a close. Thank you so much. The meeting ends here.
Yeah.